morning friends, welcome back to the vlog. In today's video, I want to talk about the feeling of fatigue and how to regain the enthusiasm and energy to do things. I'm starting my day by making myself a cup of coconut water long black, basically because I ran out of almond milk at home. To balance the bitterness, I also make myself some toast with Nutella and peanut butter. So today's plan is quite chill. I just want to do some readings at home, and I also have some videos that I need to edit. Later in the afternoon, I'm also going to watch Australian Open tennis matches at Rod Laver Arena. But before I go, I need to do something productive like video editing, and I also want to have a little chat with you. Good afternoon everyone, so I just get changed and then did my makeup and put myself together and ready to have a little chat with you. Also with my minty. So I want to talk about this feeling of tiredness and also like how to gain the power and the energy to do the things that we want. So I stumbled upon this video from Thomas Frank the other day on how to stop being tired all the time. And I find that in general this video is very informative, and the tips that he gave to get enough sleep, to get enough sunlight, do regular exercise, and be careful about the caffeine intake. Final tips is to drink more water. In general, I feel his advice on stop being tired all the time are quite helpful, because that's basically to ask you to maintain a good habit every single day, to have a healthy lifestyle. However, what he didn't mention is about like people's mental health and also hormone cycles. First of all, in terms of the mental health, I feel like some people, they feel tired all the time. It's probably because they are under pressure, under stress. Maybe they're not doing anything, but they still feel tired. I also think of a term that's called mental internal friction. I didn't know about this term until like a while ago. I saw a lot of people posting stuff about that on Chinese social media. The idea is that you're using up all of your energy in dealing with yourself. Like usually you might feel guilty, you have self-doubt, you just feeling mentally exhausted all the time. People use up the energy in dealing with the problems within the self so that they wouldn't have more energy to deal with other people or other stuff. So that's how you have these internal frictions. I think I'm not really suffering from this, but I do feel tired, and I do have like self-guilt of not being productive during the day, which also brings me to my second point about hormone cycles, because people have hormone changes all the time. I didn't realize that like part of the reason why I feel tired is because of menstruation until one day I also stumbled upon this video from the Bliss Bean. The title is What Most Productivity Advice Doesn't Tell You. That is also a very nice video, and I highly recommend you to check that if you can access YouTube. The reason why I find this video helpful is that because she noticed how our period can affect a lot of things in our life, and she also mentioned the book called Period Power, which brings up this idea that one period cycle is basically like 4 seasons. So for example, when you have your period, then it will be winter time, so that it's cold outside, you cannot do a lot of things, and then your body also need to rest. And when you have period, you better just like take a good rest and then putting away your productivity self. But after your period have gone, there will be spring again. The weather becomes warmer and you also regain more energy during this season. And then 2 weeks after you have your period, which will be summer, so you can utilize this time to do something that is extremely productive and also creative. I mean, this metaphor is very interesting to me, and then I think it also kind of explains the reason why sometimes I feel tired. So yeah, that's basically the 2 points that I want to add on to the reason why you feel tired and how you can stop feeling tired all the time. Sometimes I also find motivation and inspiration from watching those fitness YouTubers videos, and I also get this kind of motivation and inspiration from some athletes such as Rafa Nadal, who I'm gonna see today at Australian Open. Now it's 5:30 and it's time for me to bring you along with me to watch Australian Open. Okay, let's go.
I hit a new low and Last year when I was at Australian Open, it was like Serena Williams versus Naomi Osaka. Ta-da!
I won't let it go. Bitch, you fought with a petty king. I don't do forgiving for a lot of things, yeah. Fuck me over, I'm gonna do that shit right back.
Walking to the super boxes now. I can't find the lift because there's so many people here and also the arena is really big.
As I'm walking to the super box, I want to shout out to TNGN for inviting me not only to watch Australian Open, but also to enjoy premium catering experience at their VIP seats. If you have watched my AO video last year, you probably heard about TMGN already, the market leader in CFD trading and the official online trading platform of the Australian Open. If you're interested in trading or want to enjoy similar AO experience in the future, I would recommend you go check out TNGN. So I entered the super box and they welcomed us with a glass of champagne and the appetizer, and the first match of the night begins with Aussie tennis player Ash Barty and Camilla Giorgi from Italy. Barty was on fire and she won the game pretty fast. As we're taking a break now, the main course arrives. Then Rafa walks to the court, waves to everyone, and the second match begins with Rafa Nadal versus Karen Khachanov. I heard that Rafa had a hard time last year because he tested positive to COVID-19 after his foot injury. He was very sick with COVID, but he got recovered, and now you can see him bounce back and play a great game. And that's why I feel that Australian Open is like a motivation booster for me because of all the sportsmanship. And I also want to cite a quote from Rafa here about the power of mind. I learned that you always have to hang in there, that however remote your chances of winning might seem, you have to push yourself to the very limit of your abilities and try your luck. If the mind is clear and strong, you can overcome almost any obstacle, including pain. Mind can triumph over matter. That's all for today's video. I wish it can be a motivation booster for you too. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!